Okay, so I thought I would head to the beach from the Grand Sunrise Hotel and show you what's like in the distance from here to the beach. And also, I've seen quite a few comments online about how dirty and how trashy Vietnam is.
Unfortunately, like so many otherwise magnificent places in Vietnam, it is inundated with trash. Plastic bags roll through the surf, drink containers and countless other debris line the high water mark on the sand. Littering is a major issue in the country.
It is clear that pollution is one of the country's problems. The rubbishes are regularly thrown into the ground without any ecological consideration.
What I don't like is the rubbish. I wish they took us seriously.
As you will be able to see from this little walk to the beach, it is completely the opposite. People often drive around on their little bikes selling things. Sometimes you'll often hear people come by and on their bikes, and you'll hear something like bop die, which means corn. Bop die. And the corn's pretty good. It's obviously quite cheap. I think I am going the wrong way here, to be honest. And there's a bar right there. I might check that out this evening. You know you're in the western area when you see the word steak, popcorn, chicken, fish and chips. They do rice, gum ga. Nice. Pho. They do pho over there, which is noodles. Rice again. Gum. This looks like a nice place. Bakery. And the beach is just there. About 5 minutes. Coconut. We just walked past some durian, which absolutely stunk. Here we are at the beach. beach. I don't know if you just noticed it, but there's a Grab driver there. You'll often see them in Da Nang, sometimes just hanging about on street corners, waiting for a pickup. And often they'll do a little business on the side where they don't use the app. They see you coming by and they give you a good price and they take it where you need to be. Hotel. Let's wander over to the beach and have a quick look. But first, I've got to get across this death-defying road. These never used to be here. These takeaway food vans. It's quite a new thing. Oh, wow, look at the beach. So beautiful. Took about 9 minutes to get where I'm at, but I'm just strolling. The beach is very long, and as you can see, it's quiet, but in the evening it'll be jam-packed. Yeah, it's quite funny. I saw some comments on Facebook about people saying how disgusting and how ugly how dirty Vietnam is. They clearly haven't been to Da Nang. And there are loads of coastal cities in Vietnam which are really nice. There's a town just over from Da Nang called Hoi An, and that is a very nice place to visit. It's an ancient town, and that also has a beach, which is quite nice, but it's small and it's not, I don't think it's as nice as Da Nang's beach. Well, I've not been there for quite some time, so perhaps things have changed and maybe they've added a few things, I'm not sure. But like, the beach here has definitely changed. There are a lot more things to eat and drink by the beach. The sand is extremely hot and I've got flip-flops on and it's getting into the flip-flops. Yep, it's hot. Another new bar that I've not seen. I mean, it might have been here a while now, but I haven't been here in about 4 years. But it's new. Sugar daddy. There's no problem though. I've never tried surfing, I've tried paddleboarding before. That wasn't so difficult, obviously. I did fall down a few times into the water. It was in Hoi An with a good friend, and it was a great experience. I've also done kayaking a number of times as well. Han River, the river I showed you in the previous video, I have kayaked down that river before. It was a great experience. I went with a group and we were actually preparing for a kayaking event where we were racing professional kayaks and we were just practicing in Hand River, and it's safe to say we didn't do very well, but we had great fun. Oh, it looks like here used to be a bar that used to belong to that hotel, the Holiday Beach Hotel. But by the looks of things, it doesn't look like it's operational, that hotel. That section was added on. That section used to be the only section of the hotel, and before that they had a pool downstairs, and on a weekend they did a barbecue. A buffet. It did a buffet, and it was fantastic. Absolutely, it was amazing. They had entertainment on. They did the buffet, and it was such a holiday experience, especially if you were a tourist. I was living here at the time, but my family came to visit, and we went there for a buffet. It was such a great experience. The hotel now looks awful. I know it's dated. Even the original section's dated, but the one that's been added on, it just looks like an eyesore. And they must have got rid of the bar. Perhaps I wasn't doing so well. It's a shame though. I went there a few times for a beer. It was nice to sit there and overlook the beach and the ocean. So yeah, the beach keeps going on. It's quite long. Eventually you'll come to the tourist area, and there they have tourist restaurants like burgers, pizza. They even have local food as well, and they have a number of bars. Of course, I'm not sure if things have changed because I haven't been there since I've been back to Vietnam as of yet, but I do hope to venture there at some point. It's not all that far away from here, but I think I might go back and have a dip in the pool. I could go in the sea, but the sand is extremely hot, and it's also a great opportunity to get absolutely burned. So I'm not going to do that. I hope you enjoyed this little tour on the beach. If people ever say to you again that Da Nang looks like an awful place, if Vietnam looks like an awful place, tell them to get their arse to Da Nang. Obviously, the cities, the centre of the cities and most of the cities of Vietnam are jam-packed with noise pollution and a lot of cars, but more so a lot of bikes. And it can be a bit daunting when you first arrive. Going into a place that is predominantly a city is okay for a few days, but it's best to get out of the city and go to a beach city or a beach town where you can go out of the hustle and bustle of the bikes and the cars and go to the beach, or go into the mountains. You'll see a whole different perspective of Vietnam. You will. That also looks new, I think. Beach beer. Vegas top TV2 club, so it's a club. I don't remember if that was there last time or not. But there's another seafood restaurant along here, which is quite busy. Usually it's quite busy. Obviously not now, because it's only like 11, I think.
So what did you think of Da Nang? What do you think of Vietnam? Do you think it's dirty? Do you think it's messy? Do you think it's a place you would not want to come to? Obviously this is just the beach area. The city is a bit different. But again, it's not overly messy. I hope you enjoyed my little walk to the beach to check out the cleanliness of this area and to just enjoy the scenery that is Week Beach. It's without a doubt one of the most beautiful places I have